Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you some thank cards that I made. So here's this one I made. I made it using this Spellbinder's Sage die, and it's very easy. So you have, it comes with, it is five pieces, and so you have different flowers that you make. And so I took it and I cut it out a whole bunch of different colors, and I laid them all in here. For the brown cardstock, I didn't have no brown cardstock, so what I did was take white cardstock, and I took some not white, I took some brown distress oxide, and I colored white cardstock in, and that's how I got my brown cardstock. And then for these piece of papers, with pattern papers, I use this pattern paper it's called Madeline Collection, and it's by Bo Bunny. And some cute stuff in here. So yeah, really fun. And so then I took, there's three pieces of cardstock here. One here, one here, one here. So on the bottom one, you can see the seam, but so I don't want to see the seam. So what I did was take a blue piece of paper and I hit it with this blue, and it looked like it belongs there. For the brown, I took some brown gems and I put some brown gems on here. That would turn out really cute. And then also I popped it up on foam tape here, as you see. And I put white cardstock in here so you can write on it later. For this one, I used this die right here. It's a scissors die. And so what I did was I took this size here and this size here, and I laid it together, and that's how I got the frame for it. And that's why you see a frame right here. And then once again, I popped this up, the fire pot, up on a dimensional, and I had some blue webbing that I got on sale from Joann's. It's really nice and really pretty, shimmery. Then I also put some pink stickles right here. You see some pink stickles right here. So then in order to have like a hang-up pot, like you know how you see those hang-up pots? So that's what I was actually kind of go for. So that's what I did, and that's why you see the ribbon. So I can had like the idea hanging. Then I laid it 3 times. This one, then this one. Then you have this inside here. This one here, I used some more of that ribbon there, and I made a bow, a little tiny bow, which I cannot believe I got it so nice, because oh my goodness, my bows are so crazy. I struggle with my bows, especially tiny ones like that. And so this time I used this dually. It's by Spellbinders. And if I can still find it, I'll link it below. And then I'll lay it up once, and I put some clear gems on this one, and so again, some pink stickles on here. That was cute. I think it's my favorite out of all the 5 pot ones. And if you notice, all the 5 pots are all pumped. They're all on foam tape. This one here is quite simple. This one is just a white, because scissors die, and I just did it on white cardstock, and I put a piece of paper around behind here, and I put this on foam tape. And I put some brown gems on this one. It's quite simple. But you know, you don't gotta be fancy. Simple's good always too sometimes. And like cardstock in here. Then this one here, I used, once again, I used the scissors dually. And then I put the pink, this time I used pink ribbon, and you can see it kind of blends kind of in, but it's pink ribbon here. And then I put the flower pot to the side, and then I put some brown gems on here too. And this one is layered up too, but it's only had like one piece of paper. It's layered like 3 times. It's layered here, and it's layered here. And then so to hide all of that, you put this here on top of it, a layer, and then you put the flower pot on top of it, and that's how you get the layer. and it looks like it's all one piece of paper because you can't tell it's like layered different times. And then here's like paper inside here. Those one, I love those. That was fun. And then for this one, I embossed the white paper. I made, this one is called Circles and Diamonds by Spot Binders. This is called Floral Stitch, but also by Spot Binders. This one's called Maze, also by someone. All these I got is the day when they had that sale, when I was changing the warehouse out. I got all the Spot Binders on sale. And those all costed $1. And I was like, yes, I'm getting those for $1 because we all know in Boston, especially Spot Binder stuff, is not cheap. So I was like, yes, for $1, I'll definitely get those. And so then I got the Boat Money paper from Tuesday Morning. This one is called Floral Spice Collection. This one's really nice too. I think this is more my favorite than all the others collection. And then I use this bunny. I mean, it's not a bunny. I'm thinking about Easter guys. Butterfly. Is this butterfly? And then also, I use this tree. This one is a Crafter's Companion die. And then I use this cloud, this sun, and this tree grass die. This is long fawn, this is long fawn. All these are long fawn dies on here. And then for the ones I showed you for that one is this one right here. And this is where you got the sun and the tree and the grass. And I put green gems all over it. And this is where I used that one, the circle, I think it was, the Circle and Diamonds embossing folder here. And then I also use the small butterfly here, right here. Because, you know, like in summertime or springtime, you start seeing butterflies in the grass. So I wanted to make it where you see butterfly in the grass. And I popped it up. So yes, that is cute. And then for this one, I used the bigger butterfly. And I took the the Spell Binders die set. And I cut a circle here, and then I made a banner here. And then I used that one, the Maze embossing folder. And I love this monkey. It was so cute. And I was like, yeah, I got to use that monkey because it was so cute. Because like it reminds me like the monkey sees the butterfly, or the butterfly sees the monkey, how you want to get it. And I put some clear gems on here. And they takes like the paper, so the paper is like pink. So it takes like the color of the paper. And so it can be like, usually picks up any color usually. So it picks up the pink right now. Then this one was a quilted one. And then I used this, this butterfly right here. And I took it, but I didn't use the layer part. It could have come with the layer, but I didn't use the layer part of it. And then I took it and I ran it and embossed it. And that's why you see I embossed it. And then I just made it quite simple. And then I had these like butterfly gems. And I was like, or like flower gems. So I was like, yeah, why not? You know, because butterfly and flowers go hand in hand. So yes, so with the lighting, guys. Trying to get you to see. And I like that one so much, I made another one like that. But also, like, when you have like high collections like these two, they can actually go hand in hand, actually. Because as you see, like, they're quite similar. And so, like, some of the paperworks can work together. So, like, if you don't want to only to use, like, the one, like, I use, like, one collection on one project. So you don't always have to do that. Like, you can take this paper and then take this paper, and they will work together, and you'll see like they match, like they go together, and you'll see like, okay, wow. Even though they're two different paper patterns, you can always mix your collection. There's no wrong way and there's no right way. It's what you like. You can always mix them together. Well, that's all for now, guys. See ya.